Hey Sarah, my name is Jessica from Peterson SEO, and today I spoke with Gina, who thought you would be interested in this free video I'm about to show you. So today we're going to go over a few tips that you guys can start applying right away, and it's going to help with your online presence and getting more organic leads. It is important to note that nearly 70% of your organic leads does come from your website. So it is really important that your website be properly optimized. Now, you do have a nice looking website. I noticed that you did have an SEO agency put it together for you, or at least it says it made it SEO, but it upsets me a little bit because as an SEO company, they should know what they need to do to make sure your SEO optimized, and your website is definitely not optimized. So Google does not rank a website based on appearance. It's based on content. Content is key. Um, there's a little bit of content here on the home page, but that's about it. So Google wants you to have a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content on your homepage focused around your local buyer intent keywords. Those are the keywords people are actively searching for your services online. They may not know the name of your company, but they know the service that they need, and that's what they're going to be searching. And so all of your content on all of your pages needs to be focused around those local buyer intent keywords. So they're going to have a location with those keywords. You need to make sure that you have a separate page for all services if you don't already, with their own original content and keywords. But you also need a separate page for every single service area that you service that has any type of search volume for these services that you're offering. Um, that is what's going to help you organically capture customers in those areas for your services. Google has little robots called crawlers that go and index all of these pages, pulling the original content and keywords so they can index you and put you in front of your customers so that you can be found for your services. If we take a look at your top competitor for water damage restoration, um, in Salt Lake, we have AAA Restoration. They don't have a fantastic website. They do have separate pages for each of their services. Um, they do have the interlinking pages. But they do have a lot more content. And they're going after, excuse me, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Huh. But they're going after those local buyer intent keywords that you're missing out on. Um, your website is all based off of national keywords instead of local. So you're going to get a lot of false metrics because you're not servicing the entire United States. So even though you'll get some local traffic, majority of it is going to be national. And when they realize you can't service them, they're going to bounce off your page. And most of your traffic, I would say probably at least 90% are coming from your blogs and national traffic. So that's not traffic that's converting into customers. So you definitely need to focus your content on your main website and go after those local buyer intent keywords. You're going to need more content than all of your top competitors. And then you need to support that content with the proper SEO. So if we look at your score here, you have pretty good metrics. You have a 26 for your domain, which is pretty good. 26 out of 100. That's 100% because you're referring domains and backlinks. Now, Google only gives you credit for one backlink per referring domain. So everything else they look at as spam. Now, referring domain is just any website that provides a link to your website. And the backlink is the actual physical link coming from the referring domain. Now, Not all are created equal, so you want to make sure you're only getting authoritative ones, which are directly related to your industry, and that they're do follow so they share their power and help you to rank. We can see here only 152 of your links are do follow out of 841. So only 152 are giving you any sort of help. You have been indexed for over 1,700 keywords, and you are getting about 661 people to your website on average per month. But again, this is almost all national and blog traffic. If we look at your keywords here, you can see that you do not have any local buyer intent keywords. These are all national, and these are coming from your blog. So blogs are great when done correctly. But you still have to go after those local buyer intent keywords. That's what you need to be ranking on the first page of Google. And if we take a look at your competitor, they have a rating of a 25 with 2,800 backlinks, 303 referring domains. Only 115 of those are do follows. So to beat these guys, you really only need to beat that 115 referring domains, but of better quality. These guys have been indexed for over 1,300 keywords, and they're only getting about 346 people on average to their website. But if we look at their keywords, these are people with the intent to purchase their services in that area. These are all local buyer intent keywords, a little bit of branding, but most of their local buyer intent keywords on the home page. So if these guys were to actually add the service area pages that they should, they would be able to get a lot more traffic. So if you, in order to beat these guys, you need to work on your content, keywords, and your backlink strategy, making sure that you're ranking the proper keywords to the home page so you can capture that traffic for all services and service areas. And the last thing is this Google My Business section or Google Maps. Your goal should be in the top 3 of this section in all service areas and for your relative keywords, because 30% of people go straight to the maps and won't search anywhere else. And so if you're not here, you send all those leads to your competition. Now, there are several factors in ranking in the top 3, but the most important are citations, and that's going to be your business name, address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Dex, Instagram, etc. So you're going to need a lot more of those than your top competitor. And when you follow each of these tips I've provided you today, your website can be number 1 across Google for all of your services and service areas using those buyer intent keywords supported by the SEO. Thank you so much for watching this video. I would really love to get your feedback and what you thought of this video. I really hope the tips help and you start capturing those organic leads. And if you have any questions, give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to hearing from you soon.